Robert Hesse, a 29-year-old sous chef from Quogue, New York, would be the first ever two-time chef in Hell's Kitchen history, as he would compete in back-to-back seasons in 5 and 6 respectively. However, it's safe to say that this would be a tale of two different seasons for Robert. Today, we'll be going through his entire two-season journey in Hell's Kitchen, and see the rise and fall of Robert, and what exactly made him such a notorious contestant in the Hell's Kitchen landscape. Be sure to hit that subscribe and like button to support these story videos, and with that, here is the full story of Robert Hesse.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
A lot of the times with big characters, the premiere can be pretty quiet, but that would not be the case for Robert, as he literally and figuratively had one of the biggest opening introductions during his signature dish.
Holy whose is the camel hoof?
That's mine, chef.
Right. You don't do small portions, do you?
No. Don't adjust your TV. I got a weight problem. I know that. I'm the underdog, man. I'm Rocky Balboa. I'm ready to come out the box.
What is it?
Potato and white truffle wrapped Chilean sea bass.
It's like
Sorry for that, chef.
the bass was cooked nicely. However, sauce, absolutely disgusting. Dish is clumsy, like you.
Yes, sir. They assume that I'm clumsy and an oaf, but I'll bang it out. Move on, that's what I'm gonna do.
So yeah, while not a great dish and an actually overall good signature dish tasting, at least for the time, I think it's clear that Robert will be a big character this season, and already has a possible underdog story developing. And then during service, he'll be all over the kitchen, having his good and bad moments.
Entree 3 Wellington, get them in.
Ben, you gotta get over here.
I'm coming. Hey, you. Hey, come here, you. I'm calling out an order and you just shout over.
Sorry, chef.
Yeah? You call out the order then.
Need 1 Caesar, 2 scallops, 1 risotto, and 2 spaghetti. Give me the reins, man. Let me drive this bitch.
You talk to me again next time, you're going for an early bath.
Yes. Let's go.
We ready with that, yes?
Yes, chef.
Oh, taste the spaghetti.
It's raw, chef.
18 years experience between you and you can't cook stranded spaghetti. Hey, big boy, move your ass, yes? Are you on the garnish now, Robert?
I just want to help him out, chef.
Robert's on the garnish, yeah? And Will's on Planet Cuckoo.
But if you think we're done with Robert for this premiere, he was just getting started. As in probably the biggest moment of the entire premiere for all chefs, not just Robert, he would nominate himself for elimination in place of Sarah, in an attempt to get the hated Seth out.
You.
Will's got the heart that he wants to be here. I'm willing to put my confidence in Will than depend on somebody that doesn't give a about us.
Are you willing to come up in place of Will?
I'm willing to come up in place of Will.
In the end, this wouldn't work out, and Sarah would be the first boot from the blue team. But holy moly, what a premiere for Robert, as he got a massive intro and storyline, was all around the kitchen during service, and would make a massive strategic play in the very first nomination ceremony. Safe to say, Robert is going to be a huge character this season, and it's just a matter of where his story will go. Again though, while I hate to harp on this, a big part of Robert's storyline is without question his weight, and the possible setbacks that could cause him. And this was seen right away, as after Robert was a key part in helping the blue team win their first challenge of the season, he wouldn't get a chance to enjoy the reward with the blue team and bond, and instead had to deal with probably the lamest reward in Hell's Kitchen history.
The helicopter insurance policy won't take anyone over £300. Hey, I still want you to come with us.
Okay.
You're just gonna go via the ferry.
Oh, great.
Of course.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to run down the beach like Bo Derek, baby.
Listen, we've got some good news and bad news.
Okay.
What do you want first?
Bad news.
Okay, we're all going back, yes?
Okay.
The good news is we had a great day on Catalina Island.
Well, what the hell did I win? A free ferry ride?
That would be pretty much all for Robert in episode 2, but episode 3 would be an interesting one, as the audience, who I'm sure was already rooting for Robert, had an even bigger reason to root for him now, as we found out he was at Hell's Kitchen for an even bigger purpose than the prize.
These are my wedding shoes.
Oh, today's your wedding day too, isn't it? Tomorrow.
I gave up my wedding to be here. We decided as a couple that for me to be on Hell's Kitchen is the most important thing right now for our future.
Despite the blue team wanting to perform well in honor of Robert, they would lose their second service in 3 attempts, and we would once again see Robert try to play strategic and get rid of the strong Giovanni after he had a bad night on meat, despite working at a steak restaurant. So yeah, despite Robert being very lovable, he isn't afraid to play dirty. But again, even if you don't love his style of gameplay, you have to at least admit that his Gordon Ramsay impression is absolutely hilarious.
Well, good day, yeah? This is the most prestigious, honorable chance of a lifetime to work at the most in the bin.
We just couldn't stop laughing because it was so funny.
Crap.
The rest of Robert's episode 4 will be pretty quiet though, which would bring us into episode 5, the true turning point of Robert's run this season, as during his worst service of the season, we would get some heartbreaking backstory on him, which would lead to one of the most emotional moments in Hell's Kitchen history.
Let's go, Bobby. I'm saying it once. Move, Bobby, yeah? You can do with losing a few pounds. Let's go.
Fucking asshole. First of all, my name is not Bobby, it's Robert. When he says Bobby, who the fuck is that?
Bobby.
My father's name's Bobby, and I had a fucked up childhood. Every time I hear that, it brings you back. So he touched a nerve with me.
What's going on? All this food in here. You can't just trash it like that.
I was thinking you wouldn't take it, put it up there when put. Oh.
Why can't you look at me when I talk to you?
Sorry, Chef.
Robert! Come here, you. Get in there. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do the best I can for you.
Why is this so... Fuck me. It's not about me. Listen to me. Concentrate. Stop picking on me as an excuse. You can't trash all that.
I fucked up, and I'm not gonna put it up to you.
Wake up, Robert! Robert,
Yes, Chef.
why don't you look at me when I talk to you?
That's something I like to speak to you in private for, Chef.
Okay. You wanted to see me.
The main thing is, like, I know you don't understand. My name is Robert, not Bobby. Once that's my father's name. Growing up, it's been a hard road for me.
Right.
His name was Bobby, and the moments that when I'm called that, and then you're like, look me in my eye, just like flashback all back, you know? So
That's fair enough. I get that. I
Yeah.
take that, and I totally respect that.
Just-
I wish you had
yeah.
brought that to my
Yes,
attention
no,
earlier,
sure.
because I wouldn't have done it. And I will totally follow it through.
thank you, Chef.
Okay?
Appreciate the time,
Not at all.
So if Robert wasn't already a fan favorite and massive character by this point, he literally might be one of the most notorious contestants ever now after this episode, as we really had never seen this emotional of a backstory from a contestant, and most certainly had never seen this deep of a conversation with Ramsay. Despite this though, the service still wasn't great, and episode 6 would be a nice cool down and bounce back episode, as he would earn a point during the challenge, and wasn't shown to make any mistakes during service. And in general, other than his little mistakes in the premiere, he had truly only had one bad service thus far, which is really impressive during the golden age of Hell's Kitchen. Another reason that Robert was so loved this season is that he had the most to say about Lacey, the clear villain of the season, as she would go down as one of the laziest contestants in Hell's Kitchen history. And this episode would be the pinnacle of the two's rivalry this season, as Robert bickered about and with her throughout the entire episode.
Chef Ramsay gave the worst from the red team to the blue team and the best from the blue team to the red team. So you're supposed to take the paper off.
Robert, trust me.
You're not supposed to do that, Lacey.
It's not your fucking problem.
Stop right now. I'm so sick of Lacey. I'm about to use a Jedi mind trick and just choke the shit out of that bitch mentally. Dude, that bitch just gotta go, man. Much as you've done well, I can't forgive that shit that happened today, man.
I'm constantly stressed with dealing with your fucking emotional bullshit. If all you're hearing is all the negative, you're a moron.
What did you just say that was
I
positive?
said that you gave a fuck since you've been here. She doesn't find this serious. She blames everybody but herself. The girl is fucked. Dude, I swear to God, if you win this, I will hang up my coat and become a crack whore, dude.
That would bring us into episode 8 for Robert, which honestly wouldn't be that good for him, as the episode started out with the ever so important blind taste test. And while it was funny, Robert would have a notoriously bad taste test here.
Scary in there.
Cream of cauliflower.
Cream of asparagus?
Or broccoli, or cream. Some fuck shit. Watercress?
Wrong. Pea tendrils.
Dude, does it look like I eat fucking pea tendrils? Mushroom?
I absolutely couldn't believe Robert missed lobster. Wow.
But now the blue team has reason for hope.
It's his favorite thing here.
This is his favourite thing, is it? What was that?
Tastes like shit, whatever it was.
It's your favourite, black truffles.
Ain't that a bitch?
not only would this taste test seriously knock his chances of winning, but he would have a tough service too, as he had a slow start on apps and an interesting wardrobe malfunction to say the very least.
Robert.
Yes, chef.
There's only one spaghetti. Look at the size of it. Hey,
Sorry.
Yeah, you're cooking for the customers, not yourself.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on. Ben, all you do is mix a potato. Get in there and help him out, you lazy fucker, yeah? Let's go.
I want to do it myself.
I got 2 minutes out on that.
I didn't say take over, I said help.
Yes, chef. Sorry,
It's a big
chef.
difference. How long?
2 minutes, chef. Come on, guys. Fucking do it.
Go, move this.
All I heard was,
Robert's ass is hanging out all over the place.
I'm cooking my boxer shorts. I don't give a shit.
Damn.
Luckily for Robert, it would all turn out to be a massive win-win, as not only would his performance be outshined by Lacey in terms of how bad it was, she would get eliminated on the spot, and not only that, but the remaining 3 men would come together to finish service, and another chef from the red team would go home in LA. So despite this episode not exactly being great for Robert, I'm sure he can't complain about moving up 2 spots, with one of the chefs getting eliminated being Lacey. And just like that, Robert is 1 good service from earning a black jacket. But before this penultimate red versus blue team service, Robert would have yet another less than stellar reward compared to his teammates.
Welcome to Santa Monica Beach. Ready for a great day? Yes. Look at him.
Yeah, there's a weight limit on the segways. Looks like I get to miss out on some again.
Robert, come on. Ready for some lunch? Let's go. Robert, come on. Oh. Wait up, damn it.
But again, not only was this the final blue versus red team service, but it was also blue versus red team menu, meaning that it was truly all in the hands of this final 7 to earn their black jacket. Unfortunately, this would not exactly be a highlight night for Robert in the kitchen.
2 halibut, 2 filet mignon. Where is it?
Yes, chef. It's coming, chef. I need 3.5 minutes, chef. I have the fillets. I have 1 halibut. I was off by 1 halibut. That's my fault, chef.
What's wrong with the halibut?
And I got backed up. It's my fault, chef.
You forgot it.
Yes, I forgot it.
You're dragging me now. Robert, 2 filet. 1 nice, 1 small. Why can't we get any consistency? The size of them.
Me, you're waiting on me.
What's going on here, guys?
I need cheesecakes, buddy. What
Yeah, well, they take fucking time. I'm pissed. There's a fire in me that's burning so hot, man. It's napalm, man.
Luckily for Robert, Ben had been far and away the worst chef in the blue kitchen that night, and was nominated by Robert and Danny. Nonetheless, for the first time all season, Robert would be nominated for elimination, as Ramsay would call him down along with Ben. But in the end, both would survive, as Carol would be eliminated from the winning team. And with that, Robert would officially join the prestigious Black Jacket Club. And while he of course had his ups and downs both physically and mentally, at the end of the day, you could make the argument that after Paul and Danny, he had done the best out of this brigade. But now of course it's time to really step it up. Unfortunately, Robert's somewhat downfall in this endgame would continue, as he would enjoy reward, but not due to his own, as Ben picked him to join him after Robert produced a less than stellar challenge dish. But then during service, in one of the worst Black Jacket services ever, Robert was right in the middle of it all, with his night being painful literally and figuratively.
2 minutes. Come here, just come here. Shit. Why have you put the bacon inside the dory? What's the bacon with?
For the scallops.
So why did you put him in the dory? He's allergic to bacon. You can send somebody to the hospital on the back of that.
Oh, you're right.
You're right. Of course I'm fucking right. Get the bacon out. Robert. Oh, you, Andrew, come here, you. All 3 of you are pathetic. Can we work together as a team?
Yes, chef.
Already cooked.
Why you fucking got a Giovanni put a fucking 500-degree hand in the cooler, didn't tell anybody, and I go, wham!
They started blistering already.
Your 2nd-degree burns too.
Despite this awful night, the Black Jackets I'm sure were a bit forgiven of Robert due to his injury, and in general Giovanni and Andrea have been far and away the 2 worst anyway, with Giovanni being the one to go home in the end, in large part due to him burning Robert's hand. That would bring us into the final 5, with Ramsay being so disappointed in his final 5 that he decided to close down Hell's Kitchen for the night and give them some motivation, and brought them to the Borgata Hotel, which is what the chefs were competing for. However, this would ironically and unfortunately be where Robert's journey would come to an end, once again resulting in a super emotional moment, and flat out one of the most emotional goodbyes in Hell's Kitchen history.
Human resources, how does that come into play? Is that something?
Not even 10 minutes through dinner, it seemed, Robert pretty much got up and excused himself.
Unbeknownst to the other chefs, Robert has sought medical attention.
What's going on right now?
Just having chest pain.
Just pain? Okay.
Blood pressure's elevated right now. It's 160 over 100.
I hope he's all right, that's all.
I mean to, like, dip out on you guys, but
What the fuck is that beeping in the background, dude?
something's definitely wrong, and they really can't rule anything out.
Yeah, well, I can tell you right now, man, we're definitely very concerned.
What did the medics say?
I have pericarditis, which is a swelling of the sac around the heart.
Hey. Are you coming back?
No.
No?
I'm not coming back. Good luck to you.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Ben.
I'm so sorry.
I just want to tell you that you have been a fantastic competitor. You never, ever, ever forget that.
Thank you very much.
Hey, well done, buddy. Now, get better.
Thank you,
okay.
Good luck, guys.
Love you, man.
Before we move on to season 6, as far as when it comes to how Robert would have finished in season 5 had it not been for his injury, while of course he never stood a chance against Paul and Danny, I think he likely was going to be the third place finisher, and deservedly so, as again, one can make the argument he was indeed the third best chef all around this season. But with that said, Hell's Kitchen fans everywhere I'm sure were upset that this would be the end for Robert, who had provided HK fans with so many great moments and memories in season 5. And so, wanting to give him a chance to finish the story, Ramsey would give Robert one more chance after bringing him back for the season 6 opening night service.
I would love you to seriously consider coming back into Hell's Kitchen.
I would love to take that off. Thanks,
You deserve to come back.
Thank you very much.
Because you're a bloody talented cook.
Thank you.
Say goodbye to your dear lady. I'll see you there in a minute, yes?
Thanks, sir.
Good to see you, Robert, yes?
Baby, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? And I plan on winning Hell's Kitchen.
So yeah, with that, Robert would officially become the first two-time chef in Hell's Kitchen history, a title he would hold for over a decade. And his second outing would get off to an interesting start to say the least, as after Melinda's elimination, he would get switched to the red team. Unfortunately, in his first cooking outing of the season, he would not make a good first impression.
Badly cut. It's like butterfly.
No excuses, but these fingers is about as big as them shrimp.
4 for Robert. I expected a little bit more from you.
His first service wouldn't get off to a good start either, as he would fall behind on the appetizers. But with the help of Suzanne, he would be able to respond back well and not have any other problems, and wasn't even really considered for nomination despite an awful night all around. However, after Joseph's infamous meltdown and Tony's elimination, this would put the blue team a member down, and thus, Robert would be switched right back with the boys. And so now that he's back with the men, and in general made it past his first episode back, hopefully the nerves and pressure will settle down, and he can be a great chef we all know he can be. Unfortunately, his first impression in the blue team wouldn't be that great either.
Man, you got too many in that pan, damn it!
You fucking said put them in that pan. Doing what you asked me to do.
Scallops! Right now, chef! Your head's in this game, man.
Oh, no, come on.
What?
That's your best? Anemic poached scallops? Come here, come here. I fucking put my balls on the line for a fucking reason.
I got your
back. For a fucking reason! Find out for yourself,
That's
you
right.
fucking idiot!
I know that, chef.
Don't poke me scallops!
Yes, chef.
Salmon's en route, yes?
What? One salmon.
Our last table, he forgot the fucking salmon.
How long?
12.
Just put it in the pan!
Fucking kidding me? Come on, man.
So yeah, I'll be damned, had Ramsey judged the winning team based on service as opposed to customer cards, Robert might have been in serious trouble. Then again, this might have always been a non-elimination, but still, Robert just simply seems to be a different chef this season, not just cooking wise, but personality as well. And this would rear its ugly head in episode 4, as after he and Jim failed to produce a single sausage during the challenge, Robert would let his frustrations be known.
Can't even make a sausage? What the fuck's that all about?
You better watch your motherfucking mouth.
What the fuck did you put up to the pad?
Yeah,
don't go fucking watch my
What are you
mouth.
talking about, man?
Push me,
Why
push me.
don't you watch your fucking mouth?
What did I say to you?
You what? You fucking over here, a bunch of executive chefs, some bullshit.
What did you guys put up?
Man, stop talking to me. I'm done with this shit, man. Fuck this shit, man. I'm mad at us, man. Me and you, Jim.
You know, but the competitive part should come out at that time and not afterwards.
Well, fuck, I almost died last time for this fucking shit. Don't tell me I don't give my shit 110%. Last season I almost fucking died for this fucking shit. I'm here again. I don't fucking lose it.
During service though, while Robert wasn't highlighted, he wasn't shown to make any mistakes either. And this momentum would actually carry over into the following episode, where Robert would finally have his breakout moment, as he essentially led his team during the reward challenge, and his attention to detail would win the blue team the challenge.
Listen, guys, twice baked potato, lots of bacon, lots of cheese. 2 twice baked mash, that's hooking up.
I got the sour cream, I got the mash going.
And you're doing an app, right?
It's kind of like a bouillabaisse. Robert gave us a clear-cut direction. He was directing, but he wasn't dictating. That was perfect.
With twice baked potato mash and a grilled lobster tail.
Wow. He grilled it.
Yeah.
That is something big for him.
Grilled, didn't you pay attention, Suzanne? Grilled lobster tail, you understand what I'm saying?
Very delicious.
Okay, now for the tough call.
I'm gonna have to go with the fellas.
Woo! Big Daddy's back!
So yeah, not only would Robert essentially single-handedly win the blue team this reward, but he wasn't shown to make any mistakes during service either. And so, after a slow start, it seems as if Robert is finally turning things around and now has officially settled in. However, the following episode, after ironically losing the low-calorie challenge, the Hell's Kitchen gods would rear their ugly head once again on Robert, as the poor man was put through arguably the most brutal and unfair punishment in Hell's Kitchen history.
Hey guys, up the hill! Oh boy. Come on, man!
We gotta hit this with some gas.
Come on, let's go. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Come on, Robert, keep pedaling. Come on, Robert.
1, 2.
Almost up to the top. I need to see a medic, man. I feel dizzy and like I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, tell me, what's going on?
Short of breath. I feel dizzy, too.
We need to send Robert to the hospital. Call 911.
Robert's been rushed to the emergency room. He's in really bad shape. I don't know when he's coming back.
I don't know if Robert's gonna be all right or not.
Luckily, despite the blue team actually somewhat throwing Robert under the bus at elimination that night, he wasn't immediately taken out, as he had a day to come back, and he would thankfully do just that. Unfortunately, the blue team wasn't exactly happy to see him return.
He makes himself look like an idiot. I wanted to say to him, eat a salad.
How you boys doing?
We done went to Vegas, we were hanging out. Now all of a sudden he's back. It just doesn't seem right.
What's up, fellas? These guys don't care if I'm back. That's fine. I'll be right back. There's no team behind me. I feel like I'm on a firing squad right now.
While it stinks that the blue team felt this way about Robert, at least it wasn't deja vu, and he's back in the competition. Unfortunately, his first service back would be less than stellar, to say the very least.
Watch behind, Chef.
Robert!
Yes, Chef?
I want a bit of explanation. There we go. The lamb meat, thinner than the bone. I go to this table, I've got a bit of, I'm not too sure there. Is that the best you can do?
Hell no, it's not the best.
Well, give me the fucking best.
I am, Chef.
Rabbit.
Right behind you, Chef.
Fucking raw. You. Fuck off.
Yeah?
Don't start acting like a baby.
I'm not acting like a...
Shut it. Switch it off.
With the blue team losing that night, it was safe to say Robert was in the most trouble he had ever been in. But despite this, after all the man had been through this past year, he was not going down without a fight.
Barely does anything.
You fucking fly underneath the radar all fucking night,
he reserves,
huh?
he does shit.
Yeah, and then all fucking night you're on desserts fucking hiding from Chef, and you're fucking like hiding. No, Chef
Cleaning
don't
up
see
your
me.
oil and
Chef
cleaning
don't
up
see
your
me.
lamb
Whatever.
shit.
You fucking don't have it. I don't need to fucking have your respect. If you win Hell's Kitchen, I fucking hang up my fucking chef clothes for life. You hear me?
Okay. My decision is, Andy, get back in line. Robert, and that last dish you sent me this evening, it was raw.
You'll see me again as a chef, you know it.
I can't wait to see you again. And thank you for trying.
Thank you.
And with that, that would be the end of the 2-season arc of Robert Hesse. He would come back for the final service, where he was actually a huge problem in the kitchen for Dave, and acted salty as well, which is a pretty fitting end, you could say, as it sums up the tale of two Roberts. The first Robert in season 5 was a sympathetic underdog that nobody expected much from, but not only was he arguably the third best chef of the season, but he was super funny as well, and kept a smile on his face despite the challenges he had to deal with, not even being afraid to open up about his difficulties to Ramsay and the audience, making him an easy fan favorite in season 5. But in season 6, he just simply wasn't the same guy, as he wasn't having as much fun and losing his temper really easily, and was essentially awful the entire season other than one episode. As a man who could have finished as a 3rd placer in season 5, didn't even make it halfway through the season 6 competition. So what happened? Well, I think it's clear he was brought back way too quickly, as while I don't know how long the filming was between seasons 5 and 6, a 1-season break for a show like Hell's Kitchen just simply isn't enough for anyone, much less someone who had survived almost an entire season and was just coming back from a potential life-threatening condition. And of course, the massive pressure on him and no longer having that underdog status amplified his mistakes even more, as opposed had it been his first season. While it stinks Robert's second run went about just as bad as it possibly could have, that doesn't take away what a ride he had in season 5. And when it's all said and done, whether you love or hate him, you cannot deny the impact Robert had on Hell's Kitchen, being a massive character in 2 of its best seasons. Oh, and in case you're curious, he's doing damn well for himself these days, so it all worked out in the end. So there you have it guys, the rise and fall of Robert Hesse. Let me know what you think of Robert in the comments below, and be sure to support these non-winner story videos by hitting that like and subscribe button, and I'll get you more just like this. With all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of there.